Greetings, friends, and welcome to Mark's Vinyl Update, episode 22. Now, it's been a very, very long time since I've done an episode for this. It's been over 2 years since I did a vinyl update. As you can see, my band has been keeping me very busy, so hence not updating my vinyl very much. But since I've been getting involved more and more with the members of the VC, appearing on streams by various people within the community, I thought it might be a good idea to maybe do a couple of vinyl community videos to get back into the swing of things with those people as well. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take a look at my David Bowie 7-inch collection that I have. There's a little bit of it, quite a bit. So let's go look at it and quit with the chit chat. Actually, before I get started, the influence for this was actually Ron Bowdry. He just did a shootout on the Diamond Dogs album pressings between the digital reissue that just came out, the vinyl digital version, the Japanese OG pressing, and the UK OG pressing. So I'm going to be watching that. But he inspired me to kind of take a look at my David Bowie stuff. So let's get rolling with that. So first I'm going to go take you through my picture discs that I have. I've been kind of collecting these off and on. I still have quite a few holes to fill, but I'll show you what I have. So the earliest one that I have, we'll start with that and we'll go to the most latest. So on June 24th, 2013, the Life on Mars picture disc came out. That has the 2003 Ken Scott mix on side A, and on side B here it has the 1972 live performance at the Music Hall in Boston. So that's what you have on this picture disc. Next one I have is June 23rd, 2014, Diamond Dogs. Side A is the album version of the song, and on side B we have the 2005 remix, live version from the David Live. So this is the 2005 mix version of that. As you know, that the when the box set came out, they had another pressing of David Live in the box, and that's from that. Excuse me. September 22nd, 2014, Knock on Wood came out. On side A, you have Knock on Wood, the 2005 mix. The live, this is from the live album, the David Live, but the newer version of the record, not the original. And on side B, we have Rock and Roll With Me, the 2005 mix from the David Live album. Next, April 16th, 2016, came out TVC 15. This is a Record Store Day release. On side A, you have the TVC 15 original single edit. And on side 2, you have Wild as the Wind, the 2010 Harry Maslin mix single edit. Okay, June 16th, 2017. Be My Wife came out. Then on side A, you have the album version of this song. On side B, you have the Art Decade track, live from Perth in 1978. If you take a look there, you can even see it there. There you go. February 10th, 2017, came out Sound and Vision. This has the album cut. Am I right? Yeah, the 2000. Sorry. Excuse me. This has the album version on side A, and on side B, you have the 2013 remix by Sanjay Prabkin. This was done for a Sony Xperia advert. They used the original vocals on on this, along with the Mary Hopkins backing vocals, but there was a new piano part on this version of it. So yeah, this was done for a commercial, obviously, the Sony Xperia commercial. That's what this version of Sound and Vision is. Sorry if I'm kind of stumbling here. I'm kind of trying to read my notes as I'm doing this here. I wrote them down so I didn't have to check my phone every 2 seconds. Okay. September 22nd, 2017 came Heroes. This is a really nice one. I really like the way this one turned out. You have the single version on side A, and on side B, you have the Mark Show version. I guess that's a kind of British television show. You'll see there on the stickers as Mark Show version. It must have been some kind of British television show that he appeared on, and they used that version of it for this recording. It says the performance was from September 7th, 1977 and broadcast on September 20th. There you go. Next, on January 5th, 2018, they put out Beauty and the Beast. Side A has Beauty and the Beast, and on side 2, you have Blackout live from Berlin, which I'm guessing is that vinyl release that came out, the live album, the Blackout. Or I could be wrong for that, but that's what I'm going to guess here. Let me see if I can see this little minuscule writing. I can't really read it. But yeah, I'm guessing that's what it's from. This is the album version. That's the live version, as I mentioned, from Berlin. That's a good one, actually. Funny thing, before I continue, I just wanted to make a really quick note that picture discs are usually, in my opinion, collector pieces and not really meant to be bought as audiophile sort of things, like collections. But these ones are surprisingly good. Considering also that GZ Media is the one who's been pressing these, they've been really hit and miss, I find, with pressing. They're not anywhere good as Palace or Optimal pressing. But GZ, I guess, has kind of stepped up their game a bit with their pressing, thankfully, and these don't sound too bad actually when you put them on a turntable. So let's go on. Next one, September 5th, 2018, we got Zeros. This was from the big remix release of Never Let Me Down. Side A has the Zeros Radio Edit 2018 version, and on the other side we have Beat of Your Drum, the 2018 Radio Edit version. You'll see it even it's right there for you. There you go. And this one sounds really good too. Like I said, in fact, all of these sound good. Next, we have DJ. Yeah. No, actually, sorry. Let me correct myself here before I make a mistake. This one is actually the one that should be next. It is on June... No, I was right. Sorry. Forgive me. On May 17th, you have... Oh, no, I was... On May 17th, you have Boys Keep Swinging came out. Okay, sorry. I had that... Oh. There. Boys Keep Swinging. Now, on side A, we have... Boys Keep Swinging, the 2017 Tony Visconti mix. And on side B, you have I Pray Ola, which is a unreleased song, I believe. So that's interesting. Not very often did David put unreleased tracks on these, I find. This was mixed by David Bowie and David Richards in 1991, that bonus track. So there you go. There's an interesting little extra piece for you. That's the back side picture of it. Now, I ended up having 2 copies of that. I don't know why I ordered 2 of them, but I do have an extra copy unopened, sealed. If anybody wants one, wants to make a trade, hit me up. Next, on June 28th, 2019, DJ came out. And that had DJ on side 1, which has the 2017 Tony Visconti mix, the single edit. And on side 2, you get Boys Keep Swinging, the Kenny Everett video show version. Let's see if I can get that there. Okay. Let me just see if it has any more info. Yeah, okay, so the Kenny Everett show was filmed on April 10th, 1979, and broadcast on April 23rd, 1979. There you go. And the last one that I have, yes, I still have quite a few I need to collect, but this is the latest one, I believe. February 14th, 2020, Alabama Song came out. Okay. And yeah, this has, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here. This has, yeah, Alabama Song, the album version, I believe it is. Let me just double check that. Yeah, yeah, the Alabama Song, which is the, yeah, album version. Side 2 has Joe the Lion live from Earl's Court in 1978, and it also has Alabama Song live from Earl's Court in 1978 as well. There you go. Okay, so that's it for my picture discs. I somehow got a feeling that the A side, Alabama side, I don't recall that being on any record. Was that in? I don't recall that being on any album. In any case, obviously it was a single that was released. Not sure why they've actually put this as an A side release, but yeah. So there you go. And like I said, this has Joe the Lion and Alabama Song live from Earl's Court on side 2. I know I already said that, but I just wanted to make sure that I had the right information. Okay, now let's go on to my non-picture disc singles that I have really quickly here. Let's start with, let me change my paperwork. Okay. This came out in 1980. This is a Japanese pressing of Crystal Japan. And on the B side is, guess what? Alabama Song. You guessed right. So this is a nice pressing. Actually, I'll be honest with you, I like Japanese pressings, but this one doesn't sound too hot for some reason. The top end is a little too bright for my likings. But you know, Japanese mastering is sometimes like that. But yeah, it is though a very nice looking single, and I'm very glad that I have it. Next is the 1975 single John, I'm Only Dancing. Again, I'll take it out of the wrap here so you can see it a bit better. Side A has John, I'm Only Dancing Again, 1975, which was from the Young Americans sessions. And on side 2, you have John, I'm Only Dancing, the 1972 version that was done during the Ziggy Stardust sessions, which is marketably different than the other version. Let me see if I can just take this out so you can see the vinyl. It's on the black RCA. Of note, the picture disc version of this single, which I have yet to get, but it's really expensive for some reason, has the 1973 Aladdin Sane version of the song, which has saxophone on it, which is not on these versions. Okay, now this is probably one of my more prized 7 inches that I own. This is a Australian version of Rebel Rebel and a few other singles on here. This is a very not easy to find in my neck of the woods here in Canada, but it has Rebel Rebel, Queen Bitch, Sorrow, and Amsterdam on it. That's the same thing on both sides. The vinyl, I'll take it out. It's on the tan RCA. Yeah, and it's sounds really good. It's a really good pressing of these singles. I'm not too sure which version of Rebel Rebel they used. I know there's a couple of different variations of that single. So yeah, that's one of my more prized 7 inches I own. Next, we have 1984 Blue Jean, which is from the Tonight album, not the Vest album for sure. And it was backed with Dancing with the Boys. This is a Canadian 7-inch pressing on the EMI America label, ironically enough. Sorry, I just got my hand out of there. This light is not doing any good. There you go. That's better. Yeah, I picked this one up because I found it in a record store for relatively cheap. And it's a nice addition to my David Bowie collection. Now, last up is one that I'm really proud of having. This one's getting more and more harder to find and getting increasingly pricey. April 20th, 2013, record store day release. This is The Stars Are Out Tonight, David Bowie, backed with Where Are We Now? This is the, like I said, record store day pressing. Apparently 5,000 copies are made of this. And it is a white vinyl version of this single. This was again done at GZ Media. So, you know. Now, hang on, I just thought of something. This was done at GZ Media. I'm not sure about those pictures now when I'm coming to think about it. I think maybe a lot of them were actually done at Optimal, which would explain why they sound so good. So maybe strike that information I said earlier about GZ doing them. Okay? So, but this is done at GZ Media, and it sounds not too bad. But white vinyl, I always find it never sounds as quiet as other colored vinyl. So that's it. That's the end of my David Bowie 7-inch collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back with more of my vinyl collection in a couple of weeks, or maybe even sooner. I do have to do a lot more band updates as well, but I wanted to sneak this one in so I could get something back out into the vinyl community. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. I just found out I hit 200 subscribers today, which is fantastic. Thank you very much. And maybe I'll get some more. So subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you want. And I will see you all later. Take care. Have a good day and good night.